This is Drop X. He can move around the map one chunk at a time, requiring a completed drop table from accessible creatures to unlock new chunks. He can only use items received from drops, created by himself or purchased with coins. He can't sell his drops to shops, he can only make purchases. His current goal is to make his way to Burthorpe to earn the Dragon Defender. Last episode we unlocked the Draenor Village South chunk and killed 418 Dark Wizards, completing their drop table to earn us another chunk. Currently we only have 3 chunks unlocked, with a 4th in waiting. We're going to do something a little different today and push that number up.
Those are rookie numbers.
I normally explain my choices prior to starting, but today you're going to learn as we go. Let's get killing! Normally we start one of these unlocking a new chunk, but today we're going to take on something that's within an already unlocked chunk. To start this episode we'll be seeking out and killing the unicorn that spawns here to the west of Lumbridge Castle. The unicorn always drops bones and a unicorn horn, the latter of which is a new item. The unicorn bone is only dropped once we've started the Rag and Bone Man 1 quest, but the ensouled unicorn head is dropped with a rarity of 1 in 35. Compared to the things we've killed in previous episodes, this drop table is pretty shallow with no particularly rare item to get either. This isn't all we'll be doing today however, but we'll get to that later on. We've had to track down the unicorn to make our first kill. First unicorn down, no ensouled head, though we do get the unicorn horn which is new. The unicorn only has the 1 spawn in this chunk and it can move around a little bit. While I managed to find it relatively quickly earlier, I'm not sure exactly where it spawns or how long it takes to respawn. Okay, it does respawn here like I thought that it might. It took about a minute, which isn't so bad. This gives us a chance to regain a hit point between kills. 2 kills down, no head.
So no head?
Here's the 3rd spawn. Oh, that's the ensouled head. Wow, that was quick. 3 kills for a 1 in 35 drop? That's not our normal luck. Moving on. Now we're going to unlock the northern section of Draenor Village. This gives us access to the rooftop agility course, though we don't have the agility level to use it. This unlock gives us access to the Slayer Master Spreya. Though we can't do the quest right now to unlock her, it'll be something to keep in mind for the future. It also gives us access to the crossroads and the next creature we plan to kill, the Highwayman. There are 2 types of Highwayman in the game, those with a hood and those without a hood. The hooded Highwayman hardly have any drops, dropping bones only. The hoodless Highwayman, however, has a small drop table. Among their drops are bones, as well as a 100% drop of a black cape. They have, on top of that, a 1 in 20 rarity for iron bolts. Both the black cape and bolts are new for us. Thankfully for our purposes, the Highwayman that spawns at the crossroad is the hoodless kind.
Stand and deliver.
With a mere 13 hit points, the Highwayman doesn't take us too long to kill, dropping us the new black cape. It has identical stats to the ham cloak, but gives us some fashion choice. New cape, new season, right?
Winter is coming.
No, not like that. As with the unicorn, we're stuck waiting for a single Highwayman spawn. Also, like the unicorn, I'm not sure exactly where on the crossroads they spawn or how long they take. There he is. 2nd kill, no bolts. I wonder how many capes we'll end up with. Kill 3, cape. Kill 4, another cape. It only took us 3 hits to kill this one, quicker than usual, though if we hit well enough we could do it in 2. 27 Prayer, the first level up of the episode. Now we have access to the Mystic Lore Prayer. That might have been helpful last episode against the Dark Wizards, just a little too late. Oh fuck. Hey, a 2-hit kill.
Jesus Christ, it's Jason Bourne.
That was kill number 20. This would be the drop rate for the bolts. Though there's a bit of a wait between kills, it's not so bad. This doesn't require us to bring food. Okay, that's 24 kills down and a full inventory. Time to bank. Another half of an inventory and no bolts just yet. A 2-hit kill again. Apparently that's enough to amuse me. Giles random event. A cosmic talisman. Okay, that's new, wasn't expecting that. That's another inventory down without any bolts. Are we sure they're 1 in 20? No matter, I'm still riding high from the unicorn drop. Oh, here we are, iron bolts. That was 60 total Highwaymen for that, about triple the drop rate. Not too bad all things considered. Since we have 2 chunk unlocks in the bank, we're going to use both now to make a path through Ceres Farm and into the southern Falador chunk. This now gives us farming options and the air altar. Other than farming, Sarah's farm also gives us good access to cows and chickens. Chickens don't always drop feathers, as you can see on their drop table. This would make them eligible for a chunk if we hadn't already received feathers from ham members. Sarah sells farming equipment so that we can do some farming. We could have purchased farming equipment from Faith near Lumbridge, but we had nothing to plant in the tree patch there. This bit of the chunk we unlocked also gives us access to more imps as well as guards to the south of Falador. We're able to get a little bit into Falador, offering us a spinning wheel and Wayne's chains. If we want to use our money at any point for an upgrade, we could buy a chain body here. Since we can't sell anything that we've collected, all the money has to come from other sources. Given how expensive the chain bodies are to us right now, we'll hold off on that for at least a little bit. Let me show you our next monster. In this new chunk we have the Elemental Wizards. They each drop their respective elemental rune nearly every time, as well as their respective talisman at a rate of 1 in 20. We already have the air, fire and water talismans from the goblins and the dark wizards, but we are yet to get an earth talisman. With a 1 in 20 rate, an earth talisman shouldn't take us too long to get. We'll have another chunk unlocked once the earth talisman drops, but we're going to passively farm in the meantime. We can buy a rake, seed dibber, secateurs, spade, trowel and watering can from Sarah pretty cheaply. We'll get some compost too. We can start to get some experience by raking the patches, then depositing the weeds to make compost. Oh, and of course the weeds grow back while I'm in the middle of raking. Okay, bin is full. Now we plant the seeds and... We're going to come back to harvest and plant while we kill the earth wizards, but we'll pay to protect the crops so that we can get some time to kill the wizards between. Our magical defense is a +6. Hopefully that's enough to do the job, since we do have food with us.
Versus... Go!
This guy's
Kicking my ass!
This food isn't going to cut it if we don't get the drop quick.
Game!
Oh! First kill talisman. I take it all back. Well, I was going to farm for a while between killing the earth wizards, but I guess not. I am only 1 experience away from a strength level though, so this chicken has to die. Strength 41. Given our food situation, I'm going to kill just a few more chickens to replenish our stock. Cooked chicken is as good for healing as cooked meat from the cows. The chickens are easier to kill though and come with the added benefit of feathers for future fletching and fishing. While we're out and about, I'm going to buy a chisel and a pair of shears from the Lumbridge general store. We can access a small section of Farmer Fred's sheep pen, so we're going to shear the sheep for wool. Oop, nearly walked out of my chunk there. With an inventory of wool, I can spin it in Lumbridge Castle for crafting experience. With the chisel we purchased and our level 1 crafting, we can cut the opals we received from the ham guards, giving us crushed gems and cut opal on the account, as well as crafting level 2. There's another inventory of wool. Looks like I've developed a limp. There we are, level 3 crafting. Now we can polish all the buttons for another quick level. I'm going to fletch the rest of the logs we got from ham guards into arrow shafts. There's level 2 fletching. While I'm getting a few random levels, let's make use of the axes we got from the ham guards too. We can fletch while we train woodcutting. That's level 2 woodcutting, level 3, level 4 woodcutting, level 5, level 6. Now we can use the steel axe. Level 3 fletching, 10 woodcutting, 5 fletching. Now I can make unstrung short bows. That's 15 woodcutting. Now I can cut oak trees too. And my potatoes are ready. Level 3 farming.
Potatoes.
Level 4 farming. We're going to buy some sacks for these. Our first clue nest. Charlie. Always Charlie. Time for arson. Our first oak logs on the account. 20 woodcutting. Compost is ready. I spent some more money on more buckets also. The cash stack is looking a little bit sad. We may as well get some buckets of milk while we're here too, right? Why not? Level 5 farming. Now we can grow onion. Level 6 farming. I'm going to do a mix of onion and potato now. Let's go back to woodcutting while we wait. You're probably asking me, Drop X, why the fuck are you trading woodcutting?
Drop X, why the fuck are you trading woodcutting?
Well, I'm glad you asked. Here's why. Canoes. What? Huh? Okay, that might not have been immediately obvious, but there's a system of canoes all up the River Lum. Other than being an outdated mode of transport subjected to only a single river in the game and left to rot since 2006, not looking at you, Ferrex Enclave, they're also a way for us to access other chunks we can't just walk to. Seriously, why don't they add canoes to other rivers in the game? Since there's a canoe station in our Lumbridge chunk, we can travel up to a number of different locations depending on our woodcutting level and the type of canoe we build. For now, let's get back to farming. A genie random.
Genie does as you wish.
Those will keep going into hit points for now. You might also ask me, Drop X, why are you doing so much farming? Okay, here's our final bank for the episode and our loot tracker for the kills. Not too many kills today. It seems like our luck changed a bit for the Unicorn and Earth Wizard, but not really for the Highwayman. We'll have to see how this develops as the series continues. No changes to our gear today and only a few levels in combat skills. We've been rounding out some other skills now though. We're up to 1 day and 2 hours of total playtime with a combat level of 45. Next time, however, we'll be using the canoe station to find a new chunk and make a few new improvements and upgrades. Bye!